If you like the bobsleigh in the Olympics, you're gonna love these. These are little bobsleigh bars. You can make these too. So let's get started. So some of the ingredients you're going to need: some honey, some old-fashioned oats, some pumpkin seeds, some shredded coconut flakes. So to make these beautiful little bobsleighs, you're going to need some fruit cake mix, and it'll take a little while just to separate the fruit out, but really only 1/4 of a cup is all you need to make, or at least a batch of 10 beautiful little sleigh bars. So it's a good idea to lightly oil your silicone tray. A couple times I've made this, I didn't really have to. If it cools sufficiently well in the fridge, they should just pop out. But in case yours don't, it might be a good strategy as a backup so that they work. So there's the fruit cake mix with blueberries for the blue ring. That's yesterday's Jello, the Bing cherry Jello and coconut for the black. Red with little cherries, candied cherries for that. There's the green ones, and of course our yellow fruit components from here. Now if you have a favorite saucepan, start with that. I'm using 1/3 cup of honey. This proportion works. This is probably the slowest step of making this recipe. Getting your honey out of the container. Add your 1/3 cup of honey to it. Turn this on. Be careful about it. This should come up to a bubble. We'll add our pumpkin seeds next. 1/2 cup pumpkin seeds, along with equal measure. Now you can always add more. If you like coconut, you can add however much coconut to this next. See how nice and bubbly and foamy? It needs to get foamy and really hot. All right, pumpkin seeds. All right, that's mixed. All right, we are now adding shredded coconut flakes. That goes in next. Keep stirring till everything's thoroughly mixed. We're adding 1/4 cup. This is mixed dried fruit, basically. Well, what's left in your little jar once you sort some of the colors out. Okay, can you see that? Now last step, and that takes care of the little bit of honey that was still stuck in the bottom of the measuring cup. Going fast. These are going to go fast too once they come out of the refrigerator. Really cool. That crisps them up. That's part of the secret. Let them crisp up. Okay, I've got some blueberries and coconut in here. This is going on top of the bottom, if that makes sense, on top of the bottom. So here's a blue one. Here's another blue one. Okay, that's 2 examples of the blue sleighs. Nice. Next, some black. This was from the Bing cherry. So that had some Jello in it to get that feature for a black bobsleigh. Red, those candied fruits. How beautiful. And some little cherries. All right, so there we go. The last 2 are the yellow. So we'll do 2 yellows. And we've got a green representing the Oceanias, like New Zealand and Australia. Nice. Okay, so there we have it. This is really our bobsleigh bar mix. All right, now we're not done. I like to put a little coconut on the top. We press them down. Oh yeah. I hope you're enjoying the Winter Olympics. Besides, if you go to make this yourself, let me know in the comments, and if you make any improvements, what you did. We can work on these to make them even better. All right, let's get them in there. Let's try one together. I'll just grab one here because it's close. Let's see. We got coconut on one side and the little candied fruits on the other. That's nice. Chewy-ish. If you haven't subscribed already, maybe consider subscribing. These are going to go fast. These are so good. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and share a comment below what you like most about this idea. See you in the next video. That's good. Au revoir.